Greetings, Roncalli family, and for this episode of A Few Minutes with the President, I'm sharing with you just a beautiful opportunity that we have here at Roncalli. We have been fortunate that our board of directors and the school community has made available to our faculty and staff the life, legacy, and spirit of St. John the 23rd pilgrimage, which allows faculty and staff to walk in the footsteps of Angelo Roncalli, St. John the 23rd in Italy. And we're going to be sharing with you, we just completed over spring break our 9th pilgrimage. We've now taken 41 faculty and staff members to Italy to walk in the footsteps of Angelo Roncalli. And what you'll be seeing here is snippets of our pilgrimage that we just completed over spring break. I was joined by Mr. Wantz and his wife, Mr. Anderson, our theater director, and his wife, and Mrs. Lewinsky and her husband, along with my own wife, Jane. And so a beautiful pilgrimage, and we're going to share with you some of the snippets and some of the footsteps that we enjoyed as we walked in the footsteps of our beloved namesake, Angelo Roncalli. Greetings, Roncalli family. We continue our pilgrimage here today, and we're at Ca' Mattino, which is an incredible home. It was a place that the Pope would come when he was ordained a priest in 1904 until the time he was named Pope in 1958. He would spend his summers here at Ca' Mattino, as you hear the bells ringing in the background. But this is a very special place. The bed that he died in at the Vatican is here at this home. The private chapel that he had at the Vatican is here at Ca' Mattino. It's also here at Ca' Mattino where Monsignor Capavilla lived for years, and Monsignor Capavilla was his private secretary. And so we've had a wonderful visit here at Ca' Mattino today. It's literally a museum that carries almost all the belongings of the Pope from his time of ordination in 1904 until, again, his passing in 1963. As we continue on our pilgrimage in the life, legacy, and spirit of St. John the 23rd, I'm coming to you now from the small, beautiful church of Santa Maria Brusca in his home village of Sottomonte. This is the baptismal font at which Angelo Roncalli was baptized after his birth in 1881. He went on to serve as an altar boy here. He said his first Mass as a priest in Sottomonte here at this church. And so it's just a beautiful, holy place for our pilgrimage. And then as we finish up this video, I will be lighting a candle to say prayers for all of you in the Roncalli family. Well, greetings again, and I'm coming to you from an incredibly holy place. It's the sanctuary of Cornabusa, which is a medieval centuries chapel. It was a cave that was built into the chapel in the medieval times, and it became one of Angelo Roncalli's favorite places to pray. And you can see the picture of him above my left shoulder here. And just as a very, very holy place that we've had the opportunity to visit here today, one of his favorite places to come and pray. We actually had lunch today with his nephew, Bertramino Roncalli, and we asked Bertramino what was his favorite memory of his uncle, Angelo Roncalli, and he shared with us it was his first trip to Cornabusa with his uncle. So, very special place, and we've been blessed to be here today.
Ma ecco, adesso mi pento di non aver studiato l'inglese.
But you regret you didn't study English enough.
Con qualche lingua me la cavo, perché ho lavorato tra gli emigranti italiani.
Because he speaks other languages as he worked with Italian immigrants.
E allora evidentemente. Ma così possiamo. La benedizione la posso dare in latino, così almeno ci rifacciamo alla tradizione.
Universal language.
Per voi, per le vostre famiglie,
For your families,
per i vostri figli,
for your children,
per i vostri desideri nel cuore.
and for the wishes of
Scende la
your heart.
benedizione di Dio Onnipotente, Padre, Figlio e Spirito Santo. Amen.
Amen.
Va bene?
Thank you.
Grazie.
And greetings again, Roncalli family. We're coming to you today as we continue our pilgrimage, the life, the legacy, and the spirit of St. John the 23rd. And today we're in Assisi, the beautiful, beautiful city in the hills of Umbria. And we're standing right here today in front of a placard that designates St. John the 23rd's visit to Assisi on October the 4th, 1962, just prior to the start of the Second Vatican Council. And Angelo Roncalli, Pope John the 23rd at the time, came here on a personal retreat just in the days right prior to the Second Vatican Council to pray for the success of the council. And so we're here today as we continue our journey, and I hope you'll enjoy it. God bless you. Greetings again, Roncalli family, as we continue our life, legacy, and spirit of St. John the 23rd pilgrimage. And today we're in Rome, and we're actually in front of a church, Santa Maria Monte Santo, where Angelo Roncalli was ordained a priest. It all started here on August the 10th, 1904, when he was ordained at this church. I'm going to read from you a beautiful comment that he made on that day of ordination. There's a beautiful portrait of Madonna hanging above the altar here. St. John the 23rd said, "She seemed to smile at me from above the altar, and her look gave me a feeling of sweet peace in my soul and a generous and confident spirit." Our Lady told him that he was pleased with the young priest and would watch over him in his life. St. John the 23rd said that he never forgot the feeling he experienced from her on that day. God bless you, and St. John the 23rd, pray for us.
Mentre tutti i polacchi, i vostri anziani possano insegnare i vostri anziani possano insegnare alle nuove generazioni come confidare in Dio, come essere misericordiosi e pregare con fervore non solo in tempi sereni, ma soprattutto in quelli difficili. Vi incoraggio, seguendo il mio esempio, a continuare il cammino quaresimale di conversione per arrivare alla celebrazione della risurrezione di Cristo con un cuore rinnovato. Domino Proviscum. Signore Domino
Well, greetings, Roncalli family, and our journey, our pilgrimage in the life, legacy, and spirit of St. John the 23rd now comes to an end in a very fitting place, St. Peter's Basilica here in Rome, at the sarcophagus of St. John the 23rd, where we had the opportunity to celebrate Mass here today. We'd like to thank Father Reed Flood, who is a priest of the Archdiocese of Des Moines, Iowa, who was kind enough to say Mass for us today. And we end our pilgrimage, we feel blessed, and again, St. John the 23rd, pray for us. And so there is just a short snippet of the beautiful pilgrimage that we completed over spring break, walking in the footsteps of our beloved namesake. And it was a beautiful trip, and I'd certainly like to thank Mrs. Lewinsky, Mr. Wantz, Mr. Anderson, their spouses, and my wife for just a wonderful group and a wonderful time. And as we now head into the holiest time of the year for Christians around the world, on behalf of all of us here at Roncalli, we hope you and your beloved ones have a very blessed Holy Week and a great celebration of Easter.